Hello and welcome to the Divsion server, a server where we play musical chairs with Minecraft mods. Because this week we actually made our arsenal of useful mods even bigger. This time it's chest transporter mod and the mod that allows you to boost yourself into the sky using the rockets. That's right, they have backported the booster rockets from 1.11 to 1.10. And to even further amaze you guys, they have also backported the concrete blocks from the new 1.12 update. We don't have parrots yet, outside of the ones made out of chiseled beads by Dinetta Games, but we do have the concrete blocks, the concrete powder, and way more blocks that you can shake your stick at. Hey yo pretty people, my name is LexP, and yes, I am back at my mystery shack. We aren't starting the episode in the bookshop today, just yet. We're gonna go there in a moment, but before we do, I really have to, I wanted to say congratulate, no. I want to honor some new people who followed me on the Patreon, particularly Mr. Magpie Tier and Boop, and as you all know, we need to rename a snowman, we need to kill a snowman by a witch, and then it will drop a head, which is how we celebrate our patrons. Let's see, yep, we got Magpie Tier's head. So, Mr. Magpie Tier, welcome to the attic, enjoy your stay as a head for now, but you shall not be the head for too long. And I promise that to all of my patrons, especially I promised it to Lina Bookworm, who today is not here. Where is she? I hear you asking, and there's your answer. She is at the bookshop. You already seen her in the freaking time lapse of today's start of today's episode. So let's get to the bookshop, right? Let's go to the Nether portal. Let's go through several Nether portals, through the beautiful Nether hub of Pixel Reef. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. Instead, we're gonna do something absolutely amazing. You see? The mod pack that we're running on here, the Builders Bundle, has been updated. Has been updated by Bjaydabya with some mods that you guys absolutely have to witness. And first of those mods is Booster Rockets. A tiny bit bugged mod at the moment, but one I'm really enjoying as of yet. Check this out. If we get sugarcane, and we are running Minecraft 1.10, bear in mind, and if we get a couple of gunpowder around it, we get a booster rocket of charge 3. And if we shift and right click it while with an elytra or even without the elytra, check this out. That's right, baby, we're flying! We got the flight covered. We don't need to update to 1.11 just to get the booster rockets anymore, because right now we have the booster rockets already built into the mod pack. So right now I'll be taking my way. I'll be making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound, and we'll meet again at the bookshop. This mod is so overpowered, you guys don't even know. Outside of the fact that it's like the rockets themselves are apparently better than the ones in vanilla Minecraft, the additional overpoweredness comes from the fact that they actually you don't actually use them. You don't actually use them up. There's some kind of weird bug with the mod, and I don't know why the rockets do not disappear from my inventory, but they don't, and that's rather frustrating, to be honest. It's kind of too cheaty. It's almost like duping items, but oh well. The mod will be fixed eventually, and we'll be using it for our enjoyment. But for a moment, let's go another time upwards and let's take a look-see at all the stuff that has been happening around here on the Divsion area. Woo! Boop! There we go. Okay, let's take a look-see. First of all, we have that house rising up from the ground, and that is the house of Jellomat. Imagine that. Jellomat has been building it on a live stream over at beam.pro/jello. And yeah, that's a great house. I really like it. I even pranked her while she was live streaming, and I actually used that prank with something called. I made that prank with something called the mod for chest transporters. With chest transporter mod. Let's see. That mod basically allows you to make a chest transporter. Imagine that. And that thing allows you to actually carry around spawners. So once I figured out that the spawners can be carried around, that's when I went absolutely nuts, and I decided to prank Jelmat. Just roll the footage, roll the clip, check it out. Okay. Where is she? She's streaming right now. Oh my god, frame rate. Okay, everything's fine. Evens out. Okay, we can we? Yeah, we can. And haboop.
What the hell? Oh, why is there a... Oh no. Why? Who put this in my house? How did you put this in my house? I'm flying, guys! I stole the fizzy lifting drinks!
She's floating away, look at her. Alright, that's too mean. I need this spawner still, so I'm gonna yoink it back.
I'm stuck up here forever. Can't get out. Oh no, there's two of them! Oh no! I've been slayed. Goodbye, world! Whee! I'm free!
So yeah, that was very amusing, especially her floating away like an idiot. But nevertheless, right now there's one more new house rising from the ground, and that is the house of Bjaydabya. And look at freaking that! Look at that! This is something incredible. This is something really big, really great, and really interesting. Bjaydabya just puts all of his effort into all of his builds, and this is something fairy tales are made of. You even have his little face right here as a home of Bjaydabya. So let's go inside. Let's kind of intrude. He's making a copy of himself apparently for the entertainment purposes, probably. And then he has this amazing storage area with all types of items forever and ever. And then he has like even more items down here. And yeah, it's an amazing thing. I know that he has. Oh, no sloys allowed, is it? Well, guess what? Screw your rules. Screw the police. What is he doing in here? He made an Enderman plushie. He made an Enderman plushie before I did. Well, that's just not done. And yeah, this is his workshop apparently. He has like an entire wall of wool that he uses to... What is this? Baby, don't hurt me no more. There's apparently an entire wall of wools that he uses to create his little chisel designs. Look at that. I wonder if we shift... You can see the blueprints. He even has Pepe the Frog. Peep the Frog. Pee the Frog. Holy poop. This is... And those are all of the little... Okay, we'll talk about that later. Tiny bit later. For now, let's stop intruding onto his house. Let's go back and let's intrude into my bookshop, because that's something I wanted to show it to you. Now, on the last episode, I started building the bookshop, and it turned out alright. But something I'm really proud of is how it turned out on the inside. And you guys already kind of saw that in the time lapse, but let's see it from the first person perspective. Let's open the door, get on the floor, everybody do the dinosaur, and yeah, look at that. These are the chiseled bitsy bits that I created for this area. You have the bookshelves floating around on the vines, the cactus that I said has read a couple of enchanted books and magicked himself out of being a cactus. Now has gained sentience and is Lina Bookshelf. Yeah, her name was Lina Bookworm, but I decided to rename her into Lina Bookshelf. And yeah, guys, this right now, just if you are on the server, if you aren't, for 5 diamonds, you now can buy mending books from this chest. Now, all the books are renamed because they're actually supposedly proper written books, and I really enjoy renaming them, and there's gonna be more, don't worry. I have twice as much, but they're all already have been bought up. Like, if you see diamonds in my chest, in my inventory, that's why. All of them, like, have been already bought up. I even have, like, I had several dozens of the diamonds on me before I had to craft like an axe and like a chisel and stuff. But anyway, the names for the books I also tried to make very entertaining. Is there's a mending book called "And Then My Pickaxe Dinged." There's a mending book called "Not an Overpowered Magic." There's a mending book called "May Your Tool Never Break." There's a mending book called "On Weapon Durability in Games." And there also has been several more tomes. Some of them were called "How to Fix Stuff" or "Why Experience Crafting is a Must." But yeah, I'm trying to create some kind of entertaining names for those books. And on one hand, that's a bit of a bummer, because every time you rename a book, you kind of take away one fix, one quote-unquote fix from the tool. But at the same time, it's a mending book. Once you already added it to a tool, you will never have to fix it ever again. So that's not exactly a problem. And also there's like "Screw You Spiders" Part 1, Bane of Anthropos 1. I'm having it here for vanity purposes. It's just for the fancies. It's like I don't expect anyone to buy it. And mending books are 5 diamonds, so you can buy your mending books right here, guys. If you ever are on the server, and Lina Bookworm will happily like assist you on your reading adventures, I suppose. So thank you everybody. Thank you the Lina Bookworm for your Patreon support. Enjoy your little bookshop. Eventually, I want to have a little things for each and every Patreon ever. For each and every person who ever like supported me on Patreon or anywhere. But that's not right now. Right now, I want to visit one more place because of the Native Games. Because of the Native Games, because the Native Games is awesome, and because he had his hands on the server. He left his fingerprints all over the place. And one place he left his fingerprints at is, of course, my little pirate thing. My pirate cove. My pirate bay. And the thing that he left for me is this box right here. Check this out. This is a toy box that the Native Games has been given to everyone on the server. And those toy boxes, they have boxes with toys inside of them. So once you break open the front, you get a chiseled thing, a chiseled plushie of one of the players on the server. And I got the vanilla raccoon. Let's look at him. Yep, a very authentic vanilla raccoon, by the way. Like all the colors are there. He looks like he does in the game, and he's very easy to break. So that's also a bonus point. But yeah, this is basically a spin on my mystery boxes. Now, if you don't know, I wanted to spread out and even sell mystery boxes for people that would have random plushes or random items in them. And I already distributed the first take. But the Native Games took this idea to a whole new level, and he made them into a bit of a trading game. The idea is that every member of the server got them. And every member of the server got not his own toy. So, in a perfect world, I would get a slow XP plushie, which I already have. But, right now, I got Vanilla Raccoon. And the idea is that Vanilla Raccoon will get, say, Pixel Rift plushie. And Pixel Rift would get slow XP plushie. Which means that Pixel Rift has to exchange his plushie with someone else. And I have to exchange my plushie with someone else to get the slow XP plushie. Despite, like, that's not a written rule, by the way. That's not a written rule, it's not how you're supposed to play. And honestly, I kinda want to try and get all the plushes from everyone. That's one thing that I kinda have in mind, is what if I try to get every single plushie that is ever has been made by Dineta? Like, gather the whole whitelist, either by exchanging, by trading, by stealing, by something, by trial of combat. So if somebody on the server right now wants to trade in his plushie for something I have, go ahead, I will happily assist you. But for now, or I will steal it from you, it's like one or the other. But for now, we have one more place to visit today. And I know that this episode so far has been a bit of a show and tell, but don't worry, we'll kind of take it back on the next episode, I suppose, because I have something really great planned for the next episode, but which I don't have the time for right now. So let me take off once again with the booster rockets. Zoop! You have to make the zoop sound. If you don't, it doesn't work. And I have to meet up with Pixel Riff and get a thing. He said to me that he has one thing that I own, like one thing of mine, which I might want to take a look at. And also he wants to talk about the Blazepunk and the Golem industries, so that's gonna be fun, right?
So, welcome back over to Blazepunk Town, Zloy XP.
Hey, Pixel Riff, and yeah, it changed.
Yes,
somehow.
It's actually got a building now and some roads, and I will admit the building kind of stands out right now. It's really not looking like a town at all yet, but I reckon once some more buildings go up here and once I've kind of gotten used to this monstrosity that I seem to have built this week, it'll probably be pretty good.
Yeah, don't be too harsh on yourself. The town feeling is already there, like all the roads, all the plots, they're freaking amazing, and you know, it would look even more town-like and city-like if, you know what, if there was a giant golem that would deforestate the area.
Exactly, and that's why I've called you over today, because yeah, we need to discuss the whole golem thing. So step into my office. It's actually going to be like a civic building where people come to hire the services of golems, and where kind of the golem company sets up their trades. So I figure this place might be a bit of a base of operations for you if you want to come over to Blazepunk Town and start building some stuff. So I'm going to put the fella you originally sent in your proposal over here, just so we kind of have an idea of what these guys are working with. And obviously he's going to have his own desk.
Boop.
Nice. Okay. Right. Let me see. Yes, here he is. Here he is. I believe this is a friend of yours.
Where did you get it?
He turned up outside of my door in Spawn. He was outside of the mill. And I believe this is Igor.
Igor, what are you... I'll talk to you later, Igor. We're gonna discuss all the stuff. I kinda left him alone on the Magicraft without even saying goodbye.
Oh.
He might be really pissed at me.
maybe
Might
just
be.
You have some catching up to do. Well, I'm going to give you guys some space, but yeah, say hello to the planning office. There's going to be a little bit more development in here. I'm going to do the interior probably in my next video, but yeah.
Yeah, that's something I was about to kind of ask you to do anyway, since I'm not good with the more official interior designs. I'm more about, like, I don't know, bookshelves and stuff. And yeah, one thing I'm thinking, like, when you will be planning out an interior, instead of like having this guy have like his own desk, what if we have a little section with the blueprints, like a showcase case for every single golem design that we kind of are distributing?
Yeah, that sounds great. So customers can kind of browse before they
and then there would be like a sign saying this is the wood chopping, the logging golem.
Yes.
And then there's something else golem and whatnot.
Yeah, so there are different models that they can choose from and stuff like that. Sounds perfect. I really like that idea. We'll get on that probably in the next episode.
Yep, and we'll have to get on with building the golem itself, by the way. So that's gonna be some work for the next episodes, because yeah, as of right now, I'm really afraid of screwing up your city.
Don't worry, it'll be fine. It's pretty screwed up so far as it is, and why on earth can we not kill the zombie? There we go.
Yeah, I'm thinking
so, yeah,
at some point we'll just come together and you'll just point me some plots and say, put a golem here, put a something else here, and this place, like, you can go nuts over. And we'll do. And hey, there's a librarian. I know you like those. And that's gonna be it for today's episode, everybody. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry if it was a bit of a short one. I had a lot of stuff to show you, and I had a lot of stuff to do, so, and I did a lot of cameras, so that all, like, yeah, bye bye guys. Look, dude, I'm sorry I left you on the Magicraft all alone, dude. What did you expect me to do? Did you did you really think I can persuade Bjaydabya to add foam craft? until 1.10 server. How did you... Formcraft isn't even updated so far as I know. Look, I know you've been lonely out there, and I know I didn't even leave you anything to sort, but dude, seriously. Look, I apologize. I will make it up for you somehow, I promise. Stop shouting at me, no one can hear you anyway. Except for me, maybe. Well, yeah, I can. I know that that's kind of enough for you. Look. Just, please, tell me you did not bring the quote-unquote another Zloy storyline with you. That's not what's in your suitcase, is it? Okay, fine. Fine. Well, welcome to the server, I mean. I'll go bring you some tea or whatever the golems, the Formcraft golems eat once they get turned into a chisel and bits design. How did you even cross the... Oh, yeah, a devil... Don't you bring devil ship into this? How did he even... Oh, look, that's just... Okay. Okay, I'll bring you some tea and we'll discuss it properly. Deal? Deal. Okay. What did you say? What do you mean, the second clockwork?